Imagine this. You're sitting across the table from your 21-year-old self. There's no phones, no work, no distractions, no responsibilities, just you two. Now, what would you tell your 21-year-old self before life teaches it the hard way? Would it be about money, about career choices? Would it be about relationships, work, life, health? What would it be? As you think about that, in today's video, I'm going to talk about the advice we would give our younger selves and what it reveals about where we are right now. Welcome to the Self-Trust Room.
Still pause when I felt it, that quiet pulling my chest.
When I asked myself this question, I thought the answer would be obvious. Most people would say, well, save more money, or go to college for a specific career, or the obvious common answers. I thought it would be that, but it actually was not. As I dug deeper and deeper and deeper and really thought, what would I tell my 21-year-old self? What would I tell her? And I thought it would not be any of those, because while those are the answers that most people think about immediately, it would not land the most for me at who I was at 21. And maybe the same for you. Most people will think about the obvious surface level answers, but the answer must connect to the core so your 21-year-old self can actually receive it and act accordingly. My answer reveals something deeper about my life, where it is right now. And it really surprised me. And as I sat with this question, I realized I would tell my 21-year-old self to trust herself more. I think about that and how it relates to where I am right now in my life. And I had an opportunity where I won a experience to fly private with Myron Golden and his VIP clients.
He put all the names on the table like that. And then when he came back around like this, and we all like said, I'm not pulling it. Wait a minute. He did all this and all that and gave all the suspense. And he pulled out the name, and then he said, hold on, y'all. Hold on, hang on. And then he finally said, Shanika Johnson.
We're in trances, going all to different places, different planets. Watch your aura pass me by, losing bad.
Good morning. So today is Tuesday, June 3rd. I have arrived at the airport. And from the time that I learned that I won this opportunity to the time logistically it happened, there were so many instances where I could have not trusted myself. It was easy to default to that because there were so many distractions, disruptions, so many. But the more I said yes to myself, yes, and trusted myself each step of the way, on the other side was opportunities I couldn't see before. It was the connections, the relationships, the coaches, just everything that occurred because I trusted myself to say yes, to get on that private jet, to hear the conversations, to have the proximity, to believe different. I would have told myself to trust myself more back then.
I trust myself now, that's all I need. I hear that voice, it leads me. I trust myself now, I don't look back, I move first. And life reacts.
I've already know that most people have that feeling or that tug inside them most of the time. And we'll ignore it because of outside factors. Maybe someone didn't agree with it. Maybe it doesn't make sense to the world around us. Maybe we're just not confident and don't have clarity. We will try to explain away that feeling. Well, it doesn't make sense. Oh, it couldn't be that. Maybe they were right. Maybe. And we try to explain it away when that tug is there. But see, life will keep teaching you. Life will keep bringing it back. Maybe it won't be in the same form as you've seen it before. Maybe that tug may come in even an animal. You can look, the signs happen all around us. You can be walking down the street and see something so insignificant, but it can carry so much depth. And you think, oh my God, that just reminds me of this thing that I wanted to do. Have you ever been in an experience where maybe you were just walking and maybe you saw a bird fly a different direction, or maybe you just saw something that looks completely normal, but for you, it had a deeper message behind it? That's what I'm talking about. A lot of the times, we're not learning new things about ourselves. Life will keep bringing it back to us over and over and over again through different mediums. But what is the cost of you not responding to that inner tug, you not taking the advice that you will give your 21-year-old self right now? The cost of waiting, the cost of not moving, time lost. I don't know if you know this, but time, you cannot replenish it. Are we tracking? Time is valuable, extremely valuable. And what you do with it matters. Missed opportunities. Have you ever had a reflection about something you missed out on when you knew you had a great opportunity in front of you, but you missed it because you're waiting? There's one prayer that I remember Myron Golden said in his video. He said, God, give me the ability to see things around me that I can't see already. Something like that. God, give me the ability to see things in front of me that I can't see already. Those are missed opportunities right there. Those are it. Energy, depleted energy. While you're waiting, while you're not moving, while you're not taking the advice that you would give to your younger self, the energy that you don't use, you don't keep, you don't have. Time moves forward naturally. The longer you sit and do nothing, what do you think is going to happen? Relationships. How we show up in relationships with ourselves, with others, our families, romantically, professionally, relationships. I don't know if you know this, but community is so important. Networking is so important. And if you are still waiting, still trying to talk your way out of that feeling, that advice you would give yourself, you're missing out on the network of people who can be your next co-founder, who can next be the forward in your book, the next person who can be your co-founder in the venture you want to start, who can be your next, your partner in life. Are we tracking? Peace, the peace, okay? Confidence. Yeah. How many people do you know are still carrying the lessons they needed at 21? I used to sit in the back so no one could notice me. And if you would have told me this would be my life, I would have laughed, because now I can't sit down. people who look strong on the outside, the people who's dependable, those who seem to be able to carry it all, while silently they are crashing inside. Those who appear to have it all together, you can count on them, call them, they there. Those are the people I'm talking to. What have you known for years that you still have not acted upon? What have you known? What is that you carry in the depths of your heart that you know you still have not took action upon? And what are those truths that keep coming back to your life? What are those for you? Because only you know them. You can lie and try and say you don't, but at the end of the day, you know yourself better than anybody else. And you know if you've been lying, and you know if the truths you've been trying to hide from are still coming back and showing up for your life. So here's what I want you to do. Grab a notebook or a pencil or your nearest tablet or your iPhone. And I want you to write this prompt out or ask this prompt to yourself. If I could go back to 21, I would tell myself what? And then ask, why do I still need that advice today? Now, as you do this activity, I want you to be very intentional and be honest. What would you honestly tell your 21-year-old self? Because there's no perfect answers, just a real truthful one. So I invite you to share one truth right here in the comments. And I read the comments. So please share honestly. What would you share with your 21-year-old self now? Put it in the comments below. And with that, reflect on how the younger versions of us often saw things before we were ready to listen. Ooh. Now think about this. Maybe the lesson isn't in your past. Maybe it's in what you're still ignoring today. So I invite you to take the free self-trust audit below in the description box below. The audit will help you identify the pattern that you're dealing with, understand what may be holding you back, and what to do next. The free self-trust audit is in the description box, and I'll see you in the next conversation in the self-trust room. See you in the next video. Bye.
I trust myself now, that's all I need. I hear that voice, it leads me. I trust myself now.